Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 6th war of Season 22 today, and today 4Loki's going to be facing x7v. These guys are a Masters Alliance. They were docked last season, but from what I've heard there were some extenuating circumstances with that. And it wasn't necessarily like Alliance war modding, but I'm not sure. So either way, we're going to go ahead and check out their map here. We know going into this war that they tied with New Nation in their previous war, 5-5, so we were expecting this to be a really rough match for us, but we've been doing really well lately too, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at their map here. I'm not sure looking at this where exactly I'm gonna be. I see a few options. I kind of assumed that I might be on path 9 in section 1. Because I see one Quake fight and one fight that Omega Red can do pretty easily with that Killmonger. But I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to be bringing yet. I always try to go in at the beginning of the war and just look at the map for you guys. Node 23 Korg, I know I'm going to be taking that. Usually if there's a mole man on the map, I end up taking that fight as well. Or like a hit monkey or anything like that. Anyone that shrugs, stuns, and that's a skill champion, I usually end up using Omega for. So yeah, they have a Sasquatch. It's an unawakened Sasquatch on encroaching stun. That's okay placement, but it's pretty easily quaked. And then I see the Weapon X on the enhanced regen node. I figure I might be taking that, but I'm not sure. Lots of options here. They do have good placements. So we're going to go ahead and select our team, and we're actually going to be bringing in Omega, Deadpool, and Warlock. So this is my first time bringing Warlock to war in 4Loki, and I'm actually going to be starting off on path 3 here. So this is what I assume is just a diversity placement. There are pretty good placements for Symbiote Supreme on the map. I'm not sure why he's placed here, but he is, and I'll take it. His passive power gain is so slow that as long as you're not using dexterity and getting staggered, there's really no risk that I can think of in this fight. So with Omega, I'm just going to be super aggressive. I'm just going to hit into his block. I'm going to get him into the corner. Lock in my spores. You can see that we are less than 30 seconds in, and he is about to die here. So I'm going to throw the special 2, completely unnecessary. It was like 20-something seconds, so not bad at all. Moving on to our next fight, we're going to be taking this Hit Monkey. This is a rank 3 unawakened Hit Monkey, and this is actually good placement for him. I think this is better placement for him than Path 5 in Section 1. But I did a couple duels. I didn't really know anything about him going into this, so I wanted to know like how dangerous it really is to knock him down. So I got some advice from an alliance mate, and basically I just decided that I don't really care if I knock him down. It's not a big deal. I know that he's going to evade, and his special one will be unblockable, so I actually got the evade on that special one, rushed in, let him evade, and the fight's over. So super easy. He doesn't have very much health at all, but he can be dangerous there. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to Node 23. This is going to be Korg, Mix Master, and Aggression Prowess. This is standard placement. I still think it's good placement, because if you mess up in this fight, it can get pretty messy pretty quickly. So here, I'm going to go ahead, build up some spores, lock them in. And yeah, he's playing along this time. He's being pretty aggressive, so I'm able to build up my spores. This is night and day from the last time that I took him. He's holding his power, which is always good. Gonna go in there. Didn't realize he was going to evade. That was completely my fault. But not a big deal. He does have some prowess now. Luckily, he held his special 1. I'm gonna go ahead and use my special 3. And this is good for getting rid of all of his rock stacks, or his like little rock shield thing, and also for topping up and controlling his power. So So you can see I'm back up to 95% after taking that combo. I'm gonna go ahead and block the special one. Lock in spores again while his shield is down. Medium, light, medium, into a special 2, and this should pretty much kill him, I think. Oh, he's gonna throw one more special one. Go in, and the fight's over. So that one went really well. As long as Korg is being aggressive, that fight really is not bad at all. So now I'm going to be moving up to this Havok on node 24. This is EMP modification and enhanced energy attacks. So basically, for this fight I removed dexterity. And I'm just going to go in here with Omega and just block a bunch and try to lock in spores when I can and just hope he doesn't throw a special. That's kind of my plan, is to just kill him really quickly. This is pretty good placement. You can't really use Doom for Havok, so you have to kind of choose if you want the shock damage or the plasma detonation. Or if you have somebody like Omega who can just go in here and kill him really quickly without him throwing specials, that's probably ideal. So I'm gonna go back in, and yeah, finished at 94%, so not bad at all. Super easy fight. And then we're actually going to be moving up to path 1 in section 2, and this is a very easy lane. I used to take this lane, or something similar to it, on the old map all the time. This is just going to be a rank 5 mole man on Vigor. So as long as you're doing a lot of damage to him, there's really no risk in this fight of anything happening. As soon as I'm up to 10 spores, I know he's not going to be shrugging my parries. So I'm just going to go in here, kind of do like slow combos, back off so he'll rush back into me. Lock in my spores, and you can see he did not get his regeneration once, and I actually got up to 100% in that fight. So that one went really well. And then for our next fight, and pretty much our final fight, I'm going to be taking this rank 3 6-star Namor on Buffet. I'm going to be using Warlock for this fight. I used to take this exact fight on the old map. Very easy, very straightforward. And I did actually have a tech power boost in the overflow from opening war crystals. So I'm going to be using that. And you'll see Warlock just does so much damage. I think I have like a lesser attack, excuse me, lesser attack and a lesser health boost. I block the special one because I want to build up an infection on him. And yeah, gonna go ahead and drop the special 2. It's gonna bring me back up to almost 2 bars. Oh, it does bring me up to 2 bars of power. Gonna go in here, hit him a couple times, another special 2, and he's dead. So very, very, very easy fight. And yeah, that should have been the end of my war. Very grateful this war. Barely had to use any items. And then we actually ended up, the one death that our battle group gave up was to this fight. And basically we tried using Void for it, and he wasn't able to get his special ones fast enough to deal with like the suppression. So either way, I was gonna go in here with Warlock, but then it occurred to me that he has an armor at the beginning, so I asked if I could just do it with Omega instead, and I was told yes, go ahead. And this may have been a better option in the first place, you know, in retrospect. I have taken this node before with Omega, and it's just really easy. As long as you don't use dexterity, he kills so quickly that it really doesn't matter. So, alright, so that really was the end of my war. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a screenshot because I thought it was really cool. Three of my alliance mates were all going in at the same time, including Legacy, who went all the way to the boss, and I just always think that it's fun to see like 3 people fighting at the same time. I don't know why. And then here we are going to watch to see if Legacy can solo this boss. If he does, it's a 1 death clear from our battle group, which is awesome. He does, of course. I honestly don't even know why people are still placing thing bosses in, at least when we match them, because Legacy, I don't want to jinx him, but he's just been like incredible this season at soloing every single thing boss in Battle Group 3. I think that we've had 6 wars so far, and I think that he's soloed the boss in 5 out of the 6 wars, which is just crazy. So you can see here, at this point in the war, we had 4 deaths. We were almost clear. So really good war for us again. This puts us at... We've cleared with 5 or less deaths the past 3 wars, so we've been doing a really great job. And we actually did end up winning this war. It was really close in the beginning, but we cleared. We got 150 before them. We had died 5 times, and they had died 6 times. So at that point, I think that they just stopped using items and stopped boosting. But either way, good war to you guys. Hopefully we can keep on this streak of staying at 5 or less deaths as an alliance. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.